So were you one of the thousands of people that got impacted by COVID and may still be impacted? Were you furloughed? Did you get laid off? Is it hard for you to find a job right now? Well, if you are one of those people, I'm going to show you something that I was doing and still do during this actual time of the pandemic, and I was still able to make money. It's Amazon FBA. If you want to know if it really works, let me show you my sales. And I'm only putting in a couple of hours each week to maintain my business. That actually has earned me $25,000 this year. So join me for another episode of Mind Show Publishers. Okay guys, so I know you're interested in this. Like I said, this is something that I was doing and is still doing in the middle of all of this COVID and pandemic situation that's going on. My Amazon store was not impacted in a negative way. I continued making sales every day, whether I was monitoring my store or not. That's one of the things about being an Amazon FBA seller. You're able to sell things while you're asleep. So we're going to go ahead and log in to my account, and I'm just going to show you where I'm actually at in regards to my sales. All right. So this is what you see when you come into your account as an Amazon FBA seller. You can rearrange these things the way that you want. The only thing I really pay attention to is across the first line. It shows how many of the marketplaces that I'm in. As you can see, I'm just Canada and the United States. I have been invited to join other marketplaces, but I have not set that up yet. Right here it shows 6 open orders, all for the US. That's the bulk of my sales. I don't even remember if I've sold anything in Canada. Today's sales is right at $88.97. My buy box is going up. Total balance of what they owe me right now is $854.03. So where we're just going to go is into the payments. And I'm going to show you what I've actually been paid from Amazon. Amazon pays every 2 weeks. You can see right now is showing this settlement period. And one of the things I want you to understand is about the money. So right now it's showing $854.03. Of that, the funds that are available is $303.88. If I wanted to request that money, I could. I never request, money for them. I just let them send it to me. It's not something that I have to have right now. If you go down here, it breaks out how that money is split out. So the lines that go down this way are expenses, which would also include refunds if you're doing any type of advertising, your shipping charges, and then Amazon fees, which include storage if you are storing your things at Amazon's distribution centers, which that is where FBA comes from, Fulfillment by Amazon. They are storing your goods for you. I will say during this pandemic, I've actually been mailing a lot more items to customers myself just because of things that I actually have when I've gone out scouting. Some things I will send in to Amazon. My private label products, those go straight to Amazon because those are bulk items, meaning I have a lot of those. If I have onesie twosie things that I have found while I was out, I don't send those in. All right, so we are in the reports. Let's just look at disbursements. And they have some new features. I am just going to put January 1st. And I know it's not the end of the month, but I'm still just going to put that on there. All right, so we scroll all the way down, and you can see the different amounts. So starting with the very first payout in the month of January, which a couple of days in December, my first payout, $300.22. And you can look at the dates. Like I said, Amazon pays you every 2 weeks, automatically deposited into your account. The next 2 weeks, $340.48. The next one, $283.80. $514.29, $798.55, $778.87, and this we're in February, March time frame, and you know it's starting to get pretty bad with COVID. March, April, $565.64. Then I had my biggest payout in April, which we were in the heart of COVID, and I was getting some of my biggest payouts. This one, $2,217.62. Next one, $4,302.47. And what I will tell you is I found some really good products during this time. That's why I was going up so much. $818.77, $737. Basically, if you see all these numbers, my main point about all of this is that I had continuous money that was coming through to me. What I don't like about Amazon in regards to Summers is it won't just give me a total view of what I have. I have to add up all of this stuff so that you would know. But if you could see the year to date, it's a little under 25,000. I'm able to easily see that on my app on the phone, but I have not figured out how to do that within Amazon itself to actually summarize that total for me. So what I wanted to say by just showing you this video is that you can make money on Amazon. It is not hard to do. Everybody has places that they can go to find clearance items, and that's most of the things that I sell. It doesn't matter where you're going, whether it's Walmart or Target or Kohl's or Walgreens or CVS, whatever the stores are in your area, even from the Goodwill stores, the Salvation Armies, there are things there that you can sell. I sell mostly on Amazon, but I do have things that I sell on eBay also. I don't do as well on eBay as I do on Amazon. I think so far to date on eBay, I've only made about $5,000 this year on there. And here, like I said, it's a little under 25,000. So if this is something that you're interested in, like I said, I have shown you, my continual sales on here. This one is the current one, August 22nd through September 2nd. $854. That's the next one that's actually going to be paid out. So like I said, I just want you to be aware that it's money out there, and I will start posting step by step on what you can do to start the process with Amazon. There are plenty of videos out there that you can look at, but I did want to show you that it's possible. And I'm not putting in a lot of hours. I rarely go into my Amazon account unless I am sending a product to a client that has bought something, or customer. I am doing everything from the Amazon seller app, and I don't even have to go into the desktop. So let me know what you think about this video. I know this isn't a lot of money, but it's nice money for a side hustle where you're not having to do a lot of work. So thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on the next video. Live that passive income life, one idea at a time. Thank you for joining Moncho Publishers.